For many people, the poles are very remote and they don't see any connection to them. But actually, the polar regions matter to everyone. They cool our planet, they drive the ocean circulation, they affect people. The oceans are rich in potential food resources that need to be managed sustainably. It's important for everyday life, but it's our challenge as communicators is to make that science relevant and communicate it in a way that's relevant to people, because for lots of people they are beautiful places with fantastic wildlife, but they don't necessarily make the connection to our changing climate, the security of our food, how our energy will be affected in the future, how sea levels will change. So our job really is to try and turn that very complex and complicated science into information in an engaging way. We want to listen to what people are concerned about, because our scientists might want to think that, well, here's the results of our research, you can do what you want with it. But actually, this science and these environmental changes have an impact on society, and it's important that society understands the impact, but it's important that the science community understand the concerns of society, so that we have a dialogue between the groups and a meaningful dialogue that helps all of us adapt to and live with environmental change.
Well, we only get heard by being honest, by not overselling our product, by actually showing that information and knowledge is actually driving and important for decision making. And we show that by doing good science. Of course, it has to be translated into public knowledge. And so one of the items here in the Montreal conference is, of course, a great deal of outreach and communication. Because in reality is we don't influence politicians only by showing them some good results. To the extent they will listen to that, they're far more influenced most of the time by what the electorate says. And the climate debate is a very good example. But we cannot win the climate debate by, if you like, prostituting our science. We cannot make the science too simple in order to win an argument if we are making it incorrect. We have to still stay incorrect. We simplify, but we must be correct. Otherwise we will be hit by backlash. So the challenge is to make it palatable for the public and still stay on the straight line of being correct.
We have to make sure our science and our knowledge is communicated in an appropriate way that enables or empowers decision makers to make those very hard decisions that are going to be sustainable. We're in a period of change I don't think the world has really seen over the last few hundred years, and the decisions we make and the speed of which we make those decisions are going to, I think, influence the future. So our hope is that we ensure the people who are making decisions about the Arctic or about the Antarctic or about the mid-latitudes have before them the very best knowledge. And that can be a combination of science and indigenous knowledge. It can be one or the other, but that they have at their fingertips the very best science that helps them inform their decisions.